Good morning, students. Now, let's have the continuation of our discussion last meeting, wherein we talk about the properties and characteristics of mixtures. So for this day, we will be talking about the classification of mixtures. Again, here's our objective. The learner should be able to distinguish mixtures from substances based on a set of properties. Let us all be guided by these questions. Number 1, how are mixtures classified? Number 2, what are the characteristics of solutions, colloids, and suspensions? Number 3, why are solutions, colloids, and suspensions important? So before we begin, can you still recall how matter is classified? So matter as a pure substance and as a mixture. So under pure substance, it can be an element or a compound. Under mixture, it can be a homogeneous mixture or heterogeneous mixture. Let us proceed to the classification of mixtures. As I have said a while ago, mixtures can be classified as homogeneous or heterogeneous. Let's start with homogeneous mixtures. So when we say homogeneous mixture is one that has a uniform composition and properties as seen by the naked eye. And when it comes to heterogeneous mixture, it is made of different substances that remain physically separate. It is not uniformly mixed. Take a look of our illustration. Now that you've learned something about mixtures, let's do an activity. Are you ready? The name of this activity is Knowing Mixtures. Direction: choose the answer from the box to complete the statement. So let's start. Number 1. Materials that are physically combined form blank. Number 2. Materials that are chemically combined form blank. Number 3. In mixtures, the parts keep their original blank. And number 4, a compound has blank properties from the substances that combine to make it. And I'll give you 3 minutes to look for the answer of these questions. Okay, so let's see if your answers are correct. Number 1, materials that are physically combined form mixtures. Number 2, materials that are chemically combined form compounds. Number 3, in mixtures, the parts keep their original, and you are correct. The answer is properties. And number 4, a compound has different properties from the substances that combine to make it. And that's the end of our discussion. Thank you for listening. Goodbye, class.